can finally say it. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Cody Zeller's checked in for Jeff. He's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Kemba Walker. And so in the game for the Magic. And it's Schroeder in at the small forward position. 6 to shoot. Here's Freak. It's good from long range. Freak's got his first 3 points of the game. It up. Lead. Orlando out in front. They lead by 7. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And before the game, we heard from Kemba Walker. He talked about his been
play free. You know, just play like you're playing street ball. Just have fun. Just play the game that you've been playing.
You know, he may be having fun, but I'm not so sure playing street ball is really working out for Kemba, who needs to shoot better than 38% for the Hornets to go anywhere, doesn't he?
I'd have to agree with you. I mean, what might be better than continuing to play the same game you've been playing forever is to take your game to a new level. And that's going to take some discipline. I think Kemba has more than enough talent to be able to do that. But that's his challenge.
Give me the ball. Trying to get Pebbles as a here.
And now the second.
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
All fueled up. And for Orlando, Freak, he's in a shooting guard. Schroeder is out there with Andrew Nicholson. Then there's Cole Aldrich. And it's Jennings in at the 1. Here's Freak. From outside, off the mark. Hornets trail by 3. Here's Lee, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
A look here at last year in the NBA, where the Hornets ranked. Second in fewest turnovers per game. Second in opponent points per game. And they were in the top half of the league in block shots. So not a very intimidating team, but nonetheless a solid defensive team.
Yeah, and the stat I look to, though, is the low turnovers. They did such a great job of limiting their mistakes, really maximizing their opportunities offensively.
There's Freak. Another miss by Orlando. Hornets shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Williams, a screen on Jennings. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating, and that misses. That would have put him up. For Orlando, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Now here's Freak, covered by Lee. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Freak. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Well, a bit of a tragic note for Freak. He'll be playing this season after the loss of a longtime friend over the summer break.
Yeah, that's hard to hear, and certainly going to be difficult for him to work through that. It's going to be on his mind all year. Never easy to go on about business as usual when you have that kind of heartache and loss.
There's Lin with the 3. That is good.
Oh, my God.
Lin's got 8 points.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
I want the ball.
Here's Freak. Shot to stop the drought. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Courtney Lee is on the wing. Nice pass in here by Charlotte.
Cool boy.
There's the screen.
What are you?
Picked by Zeller. Lin with it. Out defended by Freak. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Hornets ahead.
All right.
Oh, yeah, Aaron Gordon.
All right, Charlotte. Now entering the quarter.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. They're making a change here. Freaks checked in. The Magic trail by 4. Williams down low with Jefferson. Kemba Walker is out there with Jeremy Lamb. And it's Batum in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Here's Freak. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
There's the bucket. Good.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And Jefferson throws it down hard. The Magic trail by 3. Freak with it. 6 points for him. For the tie, Jefferson with the rebound. Jefferson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Lamb passes to Williams. He shoots again, and the layup good by Jefferson. Now it's a 5-point Charlotte lead.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points. Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
And it's Walker penetrating. Batum wide open. He fires. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Now here's Freak. 8 points for him. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Outside Batum, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Batum's got 7 points in the game.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
He's frigid from 3. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything from out there, or that he keeps on trying.
Charlotte also making some changes. Lee comes in for Zeller, and it's Jeremy Lin in for Lamb. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Andrew Nicholson, he's checked in for Arthur. Tizania comes in for Gordon. Schroeder, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And Freak subbed in for Brandon Jennings. On the court for Orlando, Freak, he's in at the point. Andrew Nicholson out there with Cole Aldridge. And it's Schroeder in at the 2 spot.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Charlotte.
They made the most of their free throw opportunities.
They sure did, Kevin. They shot much better, and that improved their confidence as a team. It was a team that believed they would make those shots, and that's just what they did.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And it's always nice to get win number 1 against an opponent you'll be seeing a total of 4 times over the course of the year. They really set the tone tonight for their season series against the Magic.
And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game for Jefferson. He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. 3-point play.
Game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, it's time to have this kind of surge.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time, Al Jefferson.
Well, we know Al Jefferson, a.k.a. Baby Fundamentals, can be a nightmare to deal with on the low block. He proved that again tonight.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just...
You really struggled shooting the ball tonight. Care to comment on that?
Sure. I'm out there playing against the best basketball players in the world, for one. And it ain't easy to have that stroke every night when world-class athletes are tracking you all over the court. So write that down, and somebody else ask a real question, please.
They really had your number out there tonight, and it wasn't even close. What happened?
Daisy.
Can't speak for the rest of the team, but I know I wasn't very happy with my performance. So I'm going to review the film, get to work in practice tomorrow, and try to do better next time out. And that's all I can do, really.
You went through a lot last year as you got acclimated to being in the NBA. And then you went through a tough time in the offseason with the death of your childhood friend, Victor. Can you explain your mindset to us as you try to move forward this season?
You're right. It's definitely been a challenging year. My rookie season, it all seems like a blur now. Losing Vic, that was one of the hardest things I've ever dealt with in my life. But I'm here now, in a great situation for me to grow my game. And my focus on the game of basketball. 100%, 10 times 10. And I'm going to do whatever I can to bring this team a championship. But that's all I got. Thank you.